Good morning. It is March 15th. Today I come to you to let you know that it is expensive to be poor. In Proverbs it says the rich rule over the poor. And I'll leave the verse in the description, but look at how much it costs just to try to put in an application in 2023 for an apartment. It's like $400. If you don't have a lawyer, the best you're going to get is a court-appointed attorney and get what you can get with that. If you cannot afford a lawyer, even if you initially purchase one and you run out of money, you have to change up, defend yourself, or pray for a court-appointed lawyer that's going to take up something after that. As a matter of fact, going back to the apartments, $400 to $750 just for application fees. That's not including the rent or the deposit, which is usually rent and deposit are the same. If you are short on money, you usually have higher interest loans. When you're poor, the reality is you're living check to check, payment to payment. And the best you can do is the best you can do. And let's go beyond the finances. So to finish that thought, with the high interest loans is based on usually not having good credit. So, which could come from emotional spending, because when you got it, it's like, I ain't had no money forever, I'm finna just buy something that I want because I need to feel good right now. So which goes to the stress factor. It is stressful being poor, not having your needs met. It's stressful when let me talk about my situation. After my first divorce, and I had to restructure my spending habits, and I couldn't even afford to purchase medicine for my son. And I had insurance and I had a job, but I couldn't afford to purchase medicine for my son who was sick at the time. That's a shot to, if you are any decent parent who cares for their child, that's a shot in your ego, in your faith, in your emotions, and it hurts. So I just want y'all to know that you don't have to be poor. You don't have to be by yourself. Divide and conquer. The less you are able to get along with other people, the less likely you are able to stay in a relationship, and the less likely you can build as a team. And the sad reality is there's a lot of people out here working as an island. There's a lot of us out here who have children from different mates, meaning the person I'm with is not the parent of my mother. Is not the mother of my children or father of my children. And this is the reality in which 2023 faces a lot of us modern people. Family is a force with which to be reckoned, because you have support, and everybody who blood is not family. We understand that issues, we get it, but I get it. But the point is, if you don't have a support system, a team, it is difficult It is very difficult to stand alone. One can send 1,000 to flight, two can send 10,000. That's multiplication. He who finds a wife finds favor with the Lord. That favor means I get unexpected things happening in my life that are to my good. Some parents have made sacrifices so that when their kids are grown, that they can go to school, that they can have some sort of life insurance policy in the event that the parent dies. So they do have paid off things that are valuable and working and functional, whether businesses, homes, vehicles, whatever it is, tools that can prosper. And even the mindset, just the mindset of that you can do anything, you can accomplish anything. You were made by the Creator to be creative, to be fruitful so you can multiply, to be fruitful and multiply. Let me say it right. And it's less work when you have a team. Yesterday, I had a friend come through. He was like, hey, you got that dead tree, let's go on and knock it out. In 2 hours, we took down a dead tree, chopped up more wood than I've ever had at one time in my entire life. And so much, it was just like, just haul the rest off, because I can't even stack it no more. It's, you know, it was like a whole story high, 8 feet wide of wood, on top of getting one tree loaded up and the other tree in position to be loaded up at the point it got dark. So no, that was actually 3 hours. Did more work in one day than I could do by myself. I mean, in 3 hours than I could do by myself in one day. And if you don't learn to let go of the ego and let go of the small stuff that may irritate you, that really don't matter, it's just your idiosyncrasies that it bothers, and let go of things that keep the team from being the team. The thing about the defensive player is that he plays defense. The thing about the offensive player is that that player plays offense. Quarterback does his job, the running back does his job, the blockers do their job. Everybody got their unique position and different. And the coach leads them all. So I say that to say our coach is God. The people with whom we entertain, associate, befriend, our family with, that's our team. And we don't have to be super tight all the way, telling everybody business and this, that, and the other, close to work as a team. But when we come together as a team, we understand the process, or can have the process explained to us enough so that we can anticipate what's coming next. So that I'm not sitting up here spending $500 on some hair, nails, out to eat, something to drink, when rent's due in a few days and all we got is $1,300, but you gotta look some type of way for you to feel some type of way. And it ain't even about physical health. It's more about your status and ego. Like I said, when we let pride die, we can really do some things. We can really grow. So at what point do you want to change your mind to stop being broke, busted, disgusted? The world is changing right before our eyes. Electronic currency is taking over. And when everything is electronic, all it takes is the delete button to remove you. So what will you have if someone presses the delete button? What do you have? Who will support you in your time of need? How have we left relationships? Not necessarily to come back, but just to be on terms enough that if I saw you on the side of the road, would I be willing to stop and help you? And that ain't got to be male, female, boyfriend, girlfriend. I mean, like, you know what I'm trying to say. Intimate mates. That could be just friends, like just for real friends. So how do we leave each other? Do we leave each other in love and light? Or fear, hate, darkness, whatever you want to call it. Frustration. I never want to see you again. Recognize poor decisions create poor situations and exacerbate frustration. Think about it. May you prosper and be in good health, even as your soul prospers. So that means you have to think better and be more in line with better thoughts so that you can have more prosperous life mentally, financially, emotionally, physically. How you eat, whether it's the thoughts you taking in, the food you take, the food that you intake, the exposure to different environments. Like, it's 32 degrees out here, and if you're going out there with a t-shirt on, something wrong. I don't care if you're from far north or whatever, something wrong with that. These clothes on. All right, y'all be blessed. Bye.